Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the Extraordinary Drama Show. As you know, I'm your host, Sharon Moore. You know, I always say today, today, today. Well, family, although this is a celebratory moment, but yet a somber moment, today I want to talk a little bit about Frankie Beverly. As you know, we lost Frankie Beverly, transition a few days ago, but we want to talk about Frankie a little bit today. So it's a celebratory moment, but yet a somber moment. My guest today, as you well know, was the drummer in that band, Frankie Beverly, Mays featuring Frankie Beverly. And I tell you, I learned a lot from this guy. Boy, I thought I knew what pocket was, so I heard this guy. He played on some great hits, and we're going to talk about that. You know, some of his other credits includes Major Harris, Patti LaBelle. You know, he played with Carlos Santana. Would you help me welcome my guest today, a dear friend, Billy Johnson? Hey, Billy.
Hey, Sharon. Great. Thanks for having me here, bro.
You know, I'm sorry I had to be in a moment like this, but we really wanted to have you on to talk a little bit about Frankie Beverly and the group Maze. And what was it like working with him for all those years?
I have to say that was definitely one of the most. Uh, it was a great experience. That band, the chemistry and the energy and the fan base, the music that he wrote. I mean, when I look back at the time, I couldn't quite. I didn't see it like I was enjoying the gig, But looking back and like listening to the body of work that the band and Frankie put out, the music was also positive. Uh, just it was an honor.
Billy, what was the relationship with Maze and Frankie Beverly like yourself and Frankie Beverly like offstage?
Off stage, we did a lot of things together. I mean, he used to come over when I joined the band. I ended up sharing a place with Rome, the percussionist singer. And we had a little basketball court out back, and Frank would come over, the guys would come over. We'd play basketball, and we'd go to boxing. I mean, we went to go to boxing matches. We saw the Leonard Hearns fight in Las Vegas as a band. He got us tickets. We went, did that. We did a lot of things. He was a big boxing fan, and so was I, and a lot of the guys in the band. That kind of stuff. Just hanging out a lot.
Billy, here's a crazy question, just off the cuff. Did Frankie ever come back and sit on the drum kit?
Oh
Fool around a
yeah.
little bit? What's that like?
Sometimes he would come back and say, man, let me sit down. If he wasn't thinking things were settling where it should, so let me sit down and see if I can kind of, show you where it's at, or show y'all where it's at. And he could play a groove. He wasn't like an accomplished drummer or anything, but he had an idea what he wanted.
What are you going to miss most about Frankie?
Well, like I said, we did that band had a great chemistry. So there's a friendship there that, even though I wasn't working with the band for years, I was still always interested in the band, and I still, still knew Rome, of course, and Frank. Um, I have there's so many great memories from my time with that band. Um, they'll that will never go away. So I will miss him, but the experiences that I have with the band are there. No one can take that away from you.
Billy, speaking of the fans, what would you like to, in closing, what would you like to say to all the Frankie Belly and Mays fans?
Man, thank you for all the love and respect that you've given the band. Made just made so many of those shows that we did there. Well, actually, we're talking about all fans. Not I'm thinking New Orleans from the live show, but anywhere that Maze went, the fan base was amazing, and I've never experienced anything like that before. You know, from being a part of any organization. So thank you very much. Much love.
Um, as I said, it's a celebratory moment and we can get laughs and have some joy out of it, but it's also a somber moment. But I wanted to say to you, thank you so much, Billy, for coming on to the show in this moment. I know you're very busy and probably got a lot of things going on at this time with interviews and other people want to chat with you. But I want to say from the Extraordinary Drummer Show, thank you. Thank you so very much for coming on the show.
My pleasure. And thanks once again. Thanks for having me. It's been an honor.
Will you help us wave goodbye to all the fans?
Much love. Peace.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Sharon.